Everyone, today we are back. This is episode 2 on the hardcore series, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I started off today by immediately going mining. Because if you remember, I made a YouTube short, if you've seen it already, and it was basically just going around in spectator mode and looking around this world to see what it was, and that's what, encouraged me to actually play this world. And if you remember, there was a trial chambers, so I went to the level where I thought the trial chambers would spawn and just started digging towards it. Well, at least where I thought it was, and I actually looked out and I actually found it. Also, I just found there I got 6 diamonds, so that was pretty sweet also. I didn't really know what to expect in these trial chambers. It was just really my first time being in here in survival mode, and I've heard people say that you need diamond armor to explore these, but this is future me, by the way. I was in iron armor and like half diamond, and it was very, very easy. I didn't even come close to dying any, and I'm not even that good at this game. Anyways, here I found a chest, and I was really just admiring these cool new blocks that they added. These are just really cool. They just actually made copper useful, and it just looks really nice. Anyways, I discovered that if you hit these pots, they can actually drop you like clay and stuff, which was pretty cool. I didn't know that until just now. Anyways, it was pretty easy until I found this actual room where you fight the breezes and all that. So if you're wondering, by the way, I did not know like anything about this thing. I just know that I've experimented with the mace, and that's pretty much it. I haven't really tested the breeze rods. Sorry, breeze rods or anything. And yeah, it was kind of boring to be honest. It was really just like a side quest in a world. I thought it was kind of like a mini boss fight or something, which I guess it was, but overall it was pretty easy. It just was some skeletons and mobs I had to kill, and I got a couple of these like trial key things, which you see I have now. Also, I killed my first breeze here, and I got some breeze rods, which was pretty nice. I went ahead and used this key because that thing was like opening its weird looking mouth, so I just put it in there. Anyways, I got a crossbow and some music disc and some, yeah, just random stuff. Really, I sped a lot of this up because it was pretty dang boring overall. I didn't really do much, I just ran around and killed mobs. The only thing that was a good highlight in this was I got a Fortune 3 book out of a minecart chest, which I didn't even know they could spawn minecart chests in this because most of them were normal chests. And I looked it up, and they can't do that. So this world is like weird because in the trial chambers there's like a mine shaft inside of the trial chamber things, so it's like mushed together, and there's like a minecart thing in there. Anyways, I wanted to make a nether portal and enchantment table, so I went around the world looking for little bits of obsidian I could mine, and I also bone meal my crops just so I could get some more food before I go venturing off in the world, which is what I did right now. As soon as I got my boat, I was looking for any little lava peaks, shipwrecks. I was really out here for a village. This is future me, by the way. I did not find a village. I was pretty disappointed, but I did find a spruce island, so I got a spruce sapling and tons of stuff. I also found a little shipwreck. It didn't have a whole lot of good stuff. I just went to the treasure room, and it had a diamond in it, which was pretty nice. The reason I said it doesn't have a whole lot of good stuff is because there wasn't much iron. It was like 2 pieces of iron, so that was not very good. Anyways, I went ahead and over here and collected some spruce wood and also a spruce sapling, which is what I did here. Once I was done with that, I was venturing off to go back to my home, and then this is when I found a little lava patch. So I water bucket clutched, which that was very unnecessary. I don't know why I did that. And I was just mining up here, and I accidentally turned this whole thing into cobblestone somehow. I don't know what I just did, so y'all let me know in the comments, but I don't know what just happened. Either I'm just dumb or the game glitched. I think it's definitely one of those two. Anyways, I found some more shipwrecks as I was leaving, and this one actually had a lot of iron, some emeralds, and what is it, gold, and that was pretty solid, and some iron nuggets. So what I was hoping for here was I really just wanted a village because I did have a ton of emeralds from the trial chamber things and everything. But anyways, here as you see here, I'm in a cave. I went home and I went in the caves and I found a lava pool. So I went ahead and made some obsidian with it with the water and lava and went ahead and mined them. Once I was done mining them, I went back up to the surface, and there it was, the nether portal. This would lead to disastrous things. You'll see later on in the video what I mean by that. Anyways, I went ahead and collected the stuff I was going to need. I wanted to make an enchantment table real quick just so I could get some like prot 1 sharpness and stuff before I go to the nether. And that's exactly what I did. I got sharpness 1 on my diamond sword, a couple of other enchants on my pickaxe and axe. And yeah, that was about it. Just got ready and also crafted up some of those breeze like shoot up things. I don't know what it's called, but those little things in the 8th slot of my inventory. Anyways, here I was. This was the probably worst timing of the whatever it's called series, because something really bad happened here pretty soon. Anyways, I was venturing off in the nether for a while, and then this happened. If you didn't know, these peglins can literally one-shot me, just like right now. So I had to knock one of them off. My heart was beating really fast, and right as he hit me, he had to reload his sword time, so I went ahead and smacked him off, and I got him. I also went ahead and killed a couple of endermen, because I wanted to beat the ender dragon soon, and I was really in the nether just looking for another fortress or a bastion, either one. And after what felt like literally months, I was in here for like an hour, I finally found another fortress. There was blazes heavily guarding them, so I had to use the crossbow that I found earlier to go ahead and kill them. And I'm glad I went in that trial chambers, because this crossbow helped me a ton. Anyways, after a while of getting around here, I finally managed to get into the fortress, and then that's when disaster struck. Right after I killed this wither skeleton, well, wither skeletons, I might say, something really bad happened, so roll the clip. Yep, there you go. I just fell into lava from a random hole that I didn't even know was in the thing. I paused my game not knowing what to do, and thought I'm going to try to place blocks on the nether thing. And I was trying to swim up here. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but I'm pressing the space bar trying to swim up, and nothing happened. So I immediately paused the game again. And what I should have done here is went into F5, but I did not. And then something terrible happened. Bam. I was really stressed out about this, but I woke up the next day, and I slept on it and decided to regain all my stuff. Thankfully, I had a lot of spare iron and diamonds, so there wasn't a whole lot to regain, so I could make some, diamond tools and full iron armor, so it wasn't all bad. And I also had some wood and stuff left over, just in case something like this would happen. And it did. So that's where I am right now. Anyways, here I went ahead and planted out my spruce sapling and headed to bed. I was getting ready, and I wanted to put the Fortune 3 book on my pickaxe so I could go, go in mining and regain my stuff. But I actually needed 6 levels, so I went ahead and mined some coal so I could for those levels. Once I got to 6 levels, as I was swimming back to my base, I realized I needed a lot of food, especially if I wanted to go back in the nether or a cave, meaning I did not have any, because I went to go eat something and realized I don't have any food in my inventory. So I ran over to the other islands around my base, because for some reason my base just does not spawn things. And yeah, I went back to my base after collecting a little bit of food, not a whole lot, and then I threw down these baby chicken eggs. And I don't know if this is rare or not, but I got 4 baby chickens from 1 egg. I was very surprised with this. I did not know this was even possible. I was really hopeless because I didn't think I was going to get anything out of the last egg, but I actually got 4 chickens somehow. Anyways, I went ahead and made a fence so I could put them in, and I went in the cave and started mining for some more resources. So here I got some gold, which was pretty nice, and this big cave right here is what I decided to go in, meaning that I could get a ton of stuff. So I went ahead and just very carefully went around. audio. There was like a little audio bug as the music was playing. But anyways, after I was done with that cave, I had a ton of resources. I got a ton of raw gold, so I went ahead and smelted that up, and I also got some lapis and some other resources. Here I was wanting to build a big farm, so I went ahead and slept here. And I was filling in this big area and cutting down some trees over here, so I could actually make like a big old farm. Animals, because I was going to use wheat as my primary food source for now. No, it's not the best food source, but it's what I had to use for now. Anyways, here I started hoeing the garden, and I actually just cut a lot of this out because I don't really think y'all want to see me just hoeing a garden and putting seeds down, but there it was, the final product. There was a small space that I didn't get yet because my hoe broke. But yeah, anyways, here I went ahead and tended to my chickens, throwing their eggs down, and I did not get another chicken, sadly. But I decided that now I wanted to make this an XP farm out of this skeleton thing. So I got in the skeleton farm and just started digging around it. So what I did was I counted 4 blocks out each way and really just started digging. So I was going to make a montage out of this, but it's literally just me breaking blocks. These are like one of the simplest farms to ever build. You literally just run around, just break a ton of blocks, and then put water in a couple of spaces, and then, oh, that's all. And then you just put a hopper and a chest down, and that's all. Anyways, I was done with it. I even decorated the killing room a little bit with some deep slate bricks and stuff, and I went ahead and used a skeleton spawner for a little bit. It was working pretty nicely as it should, meaning it was just, very casual. Just a very basic little farm there. I went ahead and ate some bread, and with all the bones I collected, I bone milled my entire wheat field, so I went ahead and collected them, making sure to use the Fortune 3 pickaxe so I could get as much seeds and wheat as possible. I think you can only get one piece of wheat no matter what, but I definitely got way more than enough seeds. After replanting all of that down, I also made some space for some sugar. That's about it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. If you stayed till this long, I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.